Welcome to our overview of classical economics. In this video, we'll explore the foundational principles and theories that have shaped economic thought for centuries. Classical economics provides profound insights into how economies function, driven by principles such as supply and demand and the labor theory of value. Let's journey back to the 18th and 19th centuries, a period marked by economic change and transformation. During this era, pioneering economists laid the groundwork for classical economics. Among these figures, Adam Smith, often heralded as the father of classical economics with his seminal work, The Wealth of Nations. Following him, David Ricardo and John Stuart Mill furthered these ideas, each contributing uniquely to economic discourse. As we delve deeper into the historical context and key figures, you'll understand how their ideas addressed the economic challenges of their time and continue to influence economic thought today. Join us as we unravel the origins of classical economics and set the stage for exploring its key concepts and lasting impact on modern economic theory and policy. During the 18th and 19th centuries, rapid industrialization from the Industrial Revolution led to unprecedented economic growth, but also exposed market inefficiencies and societal inequalities. Traditional economic systems struggled to adapt, leading to widespread instability and hardship. Workers faced harsh conditions while business owners grappled with unpredictable markets. It was in this environment that classical economics began to take shape. Classical economists sought to understand and address these problems. They believed in the power of free markets to self-regulate, guided by the principles of supply and demand. The inefficiencies of the time highlighted the need for a systematic approach to economic thought, explaining the new industrial world and proposing solutions. This period laid the foundation for key economic theories shaping future policies and debates. Next, we will explore the fundamental principles of this school of thought and understand how they propose to solve these pressing issues. Classical economics emerged as a solution to the pressing economic problems of its time. Rooted in the belief of market self-regulation, it introduced a framework where economies could function efficiently without heavy intervention. Central to this theory is Adam Smith's invisible hand, suggesting that individual self-interest naturally guides markets towards equilibrium and efficiency. Smith posited that when individuals pursue their own gain, they inadvertently contribute to economic prosperity. These principles emphasized minimal government interference, trusting that free markets would correct themselves. It's a compelling viewpoint envisioning a harmonious, self-regulating marketplace. As we move forward, you'll see how these ideas influence fundamental concepts like supply and demand. One of the core principles of classical economics is the law of supply and demand. It's a simple yet powerful concept governing how goods and services are distributed in a market economy. The law of supply and demand illustrates how prices are determined in a free market. When supply and demand balance, achieving market equilibrium, the quantity of goods supplied equals the quantity demanded, resulting in stable prices. The price mechanism, a critical component of this process, plays an essential role. When demand for a good rises, prices tend to increase. Conversely, if supply exceeds demand, prices usually fall. This dynamic adjustment helps markets self-regulate and ensures resource efficiency. Understanding this principle provides the foundation for much of classical economics. By recognizing how supply and demand interact, we gain insights into the workings of the economy and the forces driving market trends. Let's continue our journey to uncover more influential ideas shaping classical economics. The labor theory of value, a cornerstone of classical economics, was primarily developed by economist David Ricardo. This theory posits that the value of a good is determined by the labor required to produce it. It's a concept that has ignited substantial debate over the years. Ricardo argued that labor is the true measure of value, forming the foundation upon which the value of goods is built. However, critics have raised numerous objections, pointing to complexities in labor not accounted for in Ricardo's theory. Despite criticisms, the labor theory of value remains essential for understanding how classical economics evolved and its implications for economic thought. As we move forward, you'll see how this theory compares with other concepts and influences the broader field of economics. Market equilibrium, a vital concept where supply meets demand, leading to stable prices. This equilibrium influences how markets operate. By maintaining balance, it ensures that neither surplus nor shortage disrupts the market flow. Classical economists like Adam Smith and David Ricardo underscored its importance, arguing that markets naturally gravitate towards this state. But how does this play out in the real world? Take stock markets, for instance. Here, the constant fluctuation of prices reflects the ongoing dance of supply and demand, perpetually seeking equilibrium. Or consider agricultural markets, where equilibrium prices ensure farmers can sell their produce without surplus waste. These real-life examples showcase how market equilibrium functions beyond textbooks, helping stabilize economies and foster predictability. As we move forward, you'll see how classical economics influences modern policies and thought. Classical economics has left an indelible mark on modern economic thought. Its principles, conceived centuries ago, continue to shape current economic policies and frameworks in profound ways. The ideas of supply and demand, market self-regulation, and the invisible hand still underpin much of today's economic theory. For instance, the laissez-faire approach advocated by classical economics has inspired policies favoring minimal government intervention in markets. This has led to regulatory frameworks relying on market forces to drive prosperity and innovation. Moreover, the labor theory of value has informed significant labor and wage policies, affecting how modern economies address labor markets and productivity. Long-term effects are visible in how economies are structured on both macro and micro levels. The foundational ideas have sparked extensive debates, pushing forward new economic paradigms. As we move forward, you'll see how these classical economics principles continue to evolve and influence contemporary thinking. Despite its significant influence, classical economics has not been without criticisms. Some argue that its principles oversimplify real-world complexities, failing to account for market imperfections and externalities. These debates among economists have led to improvements or alternative models. For instance, Keynesian economics arose to address perceived deficiencies, challenging the notion that markets always self-regulate efficiently. These criticisms have spurred further exploration and refinement of economic theories, leading to a richer understanding of how economies function. As we delve into these debates, we gain insights into the evolution of economic thought and the continuous quest to better manage economic systems. Next, we'll explore how these alternative theories offer different solutions to today's economic challenges. In today's world, the principles of classical economics remain relevant. Adam Smith's ideas of market self-regulation and the invisible hand are foundational for understanding contemporary economic landscapes. The law of supply and demand helps explain fluctuations in global markets, while the labor theory of value offers insights into discussions on fair wages and labor productivity. Understanding these principles connects us to the past and equips us to address current economic challenges. The journey through classical economics isn't just about historical theories, it's about empowering ourselves to make informed decisions today. These economic principles have stood the test of time and continue to offer guidance in our changing world. In our journey through classical economics, we've uncovered its foundational principles and their enduring impact on economic thought. From the challenges of the 18th and 19th centuries to the market's invisible hand, we have seen how these ideas shaped the solutions and debates of their time. We've explored key concepts like supply and demand, the labor theory of value, and market equilibrium, each illustrating how classical economics sought to bring order to economic chaos. As we've delved into these theories' influence on modern policies and their relevance today, it's clear classical economics' roots run deep. The discussions and criticisms it sparked continue to shape our understanding of economics. Classical economics is a testament to the lasting power of ideas. It challenges us to delve deeper, explore further, and question continually. Continue this exploration, discover new insights, and see how these centuries-old principles can shed light on contemporary challenges. Thank you for joining us. We hope this journey has been enlightening.